Hello everyone, this is Buddyqua Binks and welcome to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we went into Chief Gant's office and he had a freaking huge organ in there, but he kicked us out. Didn't want us investigating, I guess. Anyway, so then we tried to get Gumshoe to let us in, but he wasn't willing to. I don't blame him, but still, we need to get in there. So then we went to talk to Edgeworth, and he told us an interesting story about contradictions. And at the end, there's one more thing we have to do. So let's do that right now. Because we need to get something from Gumshoe. And the only way we can do that is actually, if you remember, when we... Oop, not move. When we first got here, they said that he was writing something. And look, something new appeared. This piece of paper. I wonder what he was writing before. Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there. Just distract him. I'll check it out. Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe at the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground. Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet. Okay, first of all, Phoenix... That's all you could come up with? Seriously? And second of all, Edgeworth, what if it was true? He's like, yeah, so my subordinate slash friend is about to die outside my window, and instead of looking at that, I'm just gonna see what this girl's up to. Oh, Edgeworth. This whole scene's funny. He didn't even look. What? Letter of... If you can't read, I'll read it for you. Oh, you're so sassy. He's so sassy. The sass is like, it's like 107%. It's so strong. Edgeworth, stop it. I moved on from you, Edgeworth. Don't you know that I'm crushing on Blackwell now? You can't do this to me. I'm kidding. Such a bae. It says letter of resignation. Wait, resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... And of course, DL6 music. Oh no. I'm tired, Mr. Wright. I feel as if something inside me has died. But, Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh. You think he's serious? Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything. Seriously, Phoenix? You're not even like... In this moment, he's like... I wonder how I can use this to my advantage. Oh, wow. I mean, that's actually really cold, Phoenix. Stupid dog. Go away, doggy. But yeah, that's like ice cold, man. You don't even care. I don't know why he gets like that when it comes to Edgeworth, though. Alright, so we got that, but shouldn't you be saying, no, Edgeworth, stay, Edgeworth. We can get through this together, Edgeworth. Seriously, that's it. Like, is that really it? Wow. That's brutal. I'm pretty upset. Phoenix, I'm disappointed in you. Okay, well, alright, Edgeworth, I guess we'll see you when we see you. Which will be when your last trial, I guess. Oh, okay. Didn't know there's something here. Who the heck is this? All I can think of is Angel Star, but I don't want to talk to her. Make her go away. Go away. Go away. Alright. Get it over with. Excuse me. Yep, that's her. Would either of you care for a 1/4 pound of roast beef? Miss Starr, I guess she's out of lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. I never thought of that. Okay then. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness? The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. Miss Starr's hatred toward Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago. Yeah, let's talk SL9 again. Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her. Lana Skye.
My sister.
See, I really feel, like, especially with that little part right there, I really think that they kind of were saying that Lana and Jake had a connection, a romantic interest at least. Maybe they were dating, who knows? These games are not very good when it comes to the, explaining romance. The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo.
Lana and Chief Gant.
Alright, after the case closed. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we're so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret.
But you didn't have proof anything illegal was done?
I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Game, why do you have to repeat so much information? I feel like they waste a lot of time with this case. That's my #1 pet peeve with this case, is that it's so long because they go over the same information over and over and over. As a writer, it's like a big pet peeve of mine. But, well, what can you do? I still love the game, and this case is okay. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor.
Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor.
Nothing's quite as simple as it appears.
Huh?
Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used. That's the first we've heard of that, at least. Damon Gant and Lana Skye. 2 years ago, Gant was chief detective and Lana second in command. They were the best.
They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they?
Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism. By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean... Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. Not with that intimidating stare. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her.
Really?
Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake.
Mr. Marshall.
When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating.
Miss Starr.
That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Alright, what about her being used? Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence.
Chief.
That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along.
But how could he control Lana?
I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr. You listen to me, Rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Chef. Okay. I think that's it, right? Do we have anything else we need to talk to you about? I really don't think so. Dang, where else do I go from here? Me and my bad memory. Oh, I remember now. Okay. So now that we have, unfortunately, Edgeworth's letter of resignation, maybe we can show it to Gumshoe.
Oh, you're back.
You're still here?
I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
DJ?
You're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Oh, that DJ.
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer is still no. I'm not letting you into the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line.
That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there.
There's got to be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
I think we got just the thing. I mean, I feel bad about making you risk your job, but we need to get in. Oh, so that's what it looks like. Let me see. Let me see. That's his handwriting. Try not to geek out. Oh, I don't know if I've ever actually done this.
Due to recent events, I hereby announce my resignation as public prosecutor.
You really wrote a resignation letter, and you said nothing.
Wow, even when resigning, Mr. Edgeworth is cool and concise. Still, it wasn't his fault.
Someone has to be held responsible. That's how it is in the grown-up world. I don't like the grown-up world. It's so mean.
Yeah, Yeah, but that responsibility means nothing if he just quits.
Well, not everyone sees it that way.
They're all mean to my Edgepoo. To truly take responsibility, you should have to work the rest of your life for no pay.
Girl, that's a little too far. Sometimes the grown-up world can be tough. Okay. Interesting. I just kind of want to look at it. So his discard letter, he's serious. Let's give this to Gumshoe.
What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious.
Is he ever not serious?
I can't believe they've pushed him this far.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
At first, I thought he was as cold as ice. But now I know different. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
It wasn't you, Gummy. Detective.
Aw, sad music.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But...
Here, take my ID card.
Aw, Gummy, you're such a great friend. Such a stand-up guy. We can't do that. If someone found out...
They wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated.
What?
So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake.
Alright, Detective. Thank you. I mean, we pretty much... Tuck swiftly. We were just putting up a protest just to be I don't know, decent, but really this is what, this is what you wanted, Phoenix, so I got what you wanted. Alright, now that we have his ID, let's, get going. How much time am I at? We can go a little longer. Alrighty then.
Here goes, Mr. Wright.
It worked. It's kind of weird that anybody can just walk in. I mean, if they're a detective, you know. What a weird office.
Open Sesame. If anyone finds us now...
Detective Gumshoe's a goner.
If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out.
What are you doing here? I thought you just lent us your ID.
Gah!
What happened now?
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
A ghost?
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Wait, isn't that the second time she's hit him in this game? Poor Gumshoe. Ah! Detective Gumshoe. What the hell, Phoenix? That was such a delayed reaction. Oh, you're such a dork. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too.
If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Exactly. Crumpled Gumshoe's ID card in pocket. You should have just given it back.
Hey, don't do that to my card.
Such dorks.
I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out.
Since when have we ever been lucky? Really? We have the worst luck, man. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna get into it because it'll be spoilery, but still. I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay. Let's, should we talk first? I think so. That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's?
Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day, 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene.
That's a strange reason to leave it there.
He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
I see.
So, ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief Gant, and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning.
Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. Yeah, that is kind of a stretch, but we'll see. Okay, let's talk about Gant.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it?
Why do you ask?
You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be... No! No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Huh. I think he's onto us. Okay, now then, let's look around a bit more.
Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy.
Huh? What is it?
When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal.
Oh, you're so funny.
You don't just let it go at that.
Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Talk about a tsundere. Gumshoe. I have a new view of you now. Okay, so what's bothering you?
You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What? Yeah, Mr. Wright, what do we think of him?
Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. If even Gumshoe is suspicious, then come on now. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet. Oh my god. I have to talk to Louisa. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. This is too funny.
There he goes, ignoring me again.
Okay, so we are going to examine this room in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye!